Welcome to the Universal Hall and welcome to the Centrepiece. And we're on session 21. And it's so nice that we do that from Universal Hall. And around a proper centrepiece, a really nice centrepiece that has so much history here. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But for now, like we usually do on the centrepiece, I've got Kunie here, and she's our candle lighting person. So we'll do that and get tuned in. And we'll take hands, like we do, across the globe. And let's just see who's in the hall. We have a little group of dancers to be with us. And let's close our eyes and take a deep breath. And bring in the angel of creativity that has been with us for this festival, the Sacred Dance Festival. So let's connect around the world with other dancers and presenters, and welcome ourselves to this space under the healing lights of the Universal Hall. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And I have my friend Kunie here to help me, so you'll see her throughout the week, throughout the day, the evening. So I'll get you to just stand over there, and I'll come forward a little, and we'll have a little chat. So welcome everybody who's come tonight. Let me see if I can see how many. Oh, we're at 70 at the moment. So welcome everybody and presenters. We've got a lovely lineup for you today. We have some dances that have been this year quite popular and mixed in with a few others from Centrepiece specials. And they're all lovely dances, and we have some live musicians and some poetry. So we're going to start with a dance that I made, and we're going to put Yvonne's mic on, and she's going to step forward for us. So if we could get Yvonne's mic put on. She'll be with us shortly, don't worry. There she is, and she's in her kilt. Hi Yvonne, nice to see you.
Hi everybody.
And you've copied me today.
Yes, I have.
And do we know anything about your tartan?
This is the Napier tartan. My father was in the Australian Navy and he was on an N-class destroyer called the Napier. And my last kilt was a Davidson because my grandfather was a Davidson. But now I wear the Napier.
So you have two tartans to choose from?
Yeah.
Wow. Myself, I've got, it's Hamilton Grey, and it's actually from Emma's side of the family. So I like the grey, so that's why I got it. So we've got you doing my song, my dance, not my song, my dance. And the dance is Roman in the Gloamin'. And I just couldn't top Yvonne teaching it, so I wanted her to come back and do it. So I'll leave it with Yvonne, and we'll...
Thank you.
Yep.
So this is a very famous Scottish song called Roman in the Gloamin'. And the gloamin' is the twilight, and it's about two lovers walking along the River Clyde down in Glasgow. And Brant's made a lovely dance to go with it. So I hope you all get up and join me for Roman in the Gloamin'. So let's first learn it. I'm going to, you can all just channel your Scottish self for this dance. Yes, come on down.
Yes, come on down, all the dancers, I should have said.
I'm going to do it with my back to you first of all, and then I'll turn to show you one of the bits. So we're going to go to the right, and it's just 4 slip steps. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we turn a circle with 4 steps over the right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you step to the right and point with the left, and step to the left and point with the right. And then we do that twice, and then we do this lovely, very Scottish bit where you put your hands up, and the fingers, the third finger and the thumb are together, the middle finger and the thumb are together, and we're going to do what's called a paddy bar. And I'm just going to do it towards you at the moment, but if you're in a circle, you will do it into the circle. So it's really just a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go back, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you were a Highland dancer, it would become a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But I'm not asking you to do that, but you can give it a go. So let's just put all that together. So the hands are down, and we're going for a stroll along the River Clyde, roaming in the gloamin' on the bonny banks of Clyde, turning in the circle and step and point and step and point. And then we do that again. Da 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 da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and step, point, step, point. Then comes the paddy bar bit, which you'll do into the circle. So it's roaming in the gloamin', da 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 da, and back, da 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 da, da 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 da. And that's it. That's the dance. The first time we do that first bit twice. The second and third times we do it 3 times. But just follow me, and it'll be fine. Okay, I think we're ready, Mr. Music. Whoever? Music, yes. Yeah, so I hope you're all up and ready to wander.
I've seen lots of bonny lassies on my travels wide, but my heart is centred now on bonny Kate McBride. Although I'm no a fella that would throw a word away, sometimes I'm surprised myself at all I've got to say. Roaming and the gloamin' on the bonny banks of Clyde, roaming and the gloamin' wi' my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming and the gloamin'. Last night after strolling, we got home at 9:30. Sitting at the kitchen fire, I asked her to be mine. When she promised, I got up and danced a Highland fling. I've just been to the jeweller's and I've bought a wedding ring. Roaming and the gloamin' on the bonny banks of Clyde, roaming and the gloamin' wi' my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloamin', roaming in the gloamin' on the bonny banks of Clyde, roaming in the gloamin' wi' my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloamin'. Oh, it's lovely roaming in the gloamin'.
Very good. It's fun. It's a fun little dance,
It
isn't
is a fun little dance.
Yes. I think we're getting some feedback there. Are we okay? Yes, there we go. Thank you, Yvonne. Come here and talk to me for a moment. Yes, it was such a fun dance. Thank you for bringing it, and thank you for giving it justice. I think you did that. And maybe we'll see you doing some of your Scottish dance again.
sometime soon.
Okay, thank you, Yvonne. So now we bring some accordion playing instruments on and some musicians. Let me see. So they'll get sorted, and I'll introduce the next dance. The next dance was a very popular dance at the start of the COVID period. I had made a list of dances that people were asking for notations and about dances, and this was one of them, and I particularly liked it. So yes, we're going to do it with live music tonight. So the dance is Bella Ciao by Amanda Hult. I think I said her second name right, Hult. And maybe we'll get her on the screen at the moment. Amanda, could we get Amanda on the screen, please? Yes, thank you.
Baixa o som pra mim lá, por gentileza, Amanda. Lá na caixinha. Mais aí, de volta. Só baixa.
Hi, Amanda. We're going to get you
Hi,
on
Brent.
the screen.
How are you?
We'll see. Are you? Yes, she is. She's here. Hi, Amanda. Lovely to see you. I see you've brought some dancers with you tonight.
Yes, I did.
Yes, and they're dancing in the background. Look at that. That's amazing. So are they going to be dancing with us?
Yes, sure. They are waiting for our turn.
Good. Well, I've got two brilliant musicians from the community. I've got Chris Sepian, who's one of my accordion teachers, and a wonderful accordion player. And we have Tom on guitar, and and he does lots in the hall. I've seen you play lovely guitar in this hall, so thank you for coming. So these are the musicians who are going to play the music for you.
Wow,
And,
that's lovely.
yeah, so we hope you'll dance along. We'll keep you on the screen for this occasion, and we'll bring all the dancers down, and I'll teach the dance.
Okay.
So I'm going to teach in this little circle.
Brent, shall we take Amanda off the screen now?
Yes, probably. We'll bring you back, Amanda.
Let's go back to...
Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to teach in this little circle so that you can see it the front and back. So the steps are very simple. We're going to go to the right with a side, together, side and touch. Now we go in with the left, 1, 2, 3 and touch. And then we do a wonderful 2 little kicks with the left and the right. And then we're going to go back with the right for 3. And you kind of go back with the music. 1, 2, 3, together. Side, together, side, touch, 1, 2, 3, touch, kick and a 1, 2, 3, together, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, touch, kick and a back, 2, 3, together, 1. So we'll do, it's going to get a little fast, so I'll do it from the back so that you can see it. And then we'll try it together as a circle. So, side, together, side, touch, 1, 2, 3, touch, kick and a kick, 1, 2, 3, together, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, touch, kick and a right, left, right, together, 1, 2. So that's the whole steps throughout the dance. And with the live music, we might get a little fast. So let's try it as a circle. Oh, yes, W hold, sorry, W hold. So let's do W hold first and get that together. So side, together, side, touch, 1, 2, 3, touch, kick and a kick, back, 2, 3, together, side, together, 2, 3, touch, kick and a 1, 2, 3, side, together, side, 1, 2, 3, touch, kick and a 1, 2, 3, touch, 1. Okay, I think, yeah, we'll get it, yeah. I think that's enough. And yes, so we've got a little introduction and 4 bars of introduction. So yeah, just have fun with this dance. It's such a fun dance. It's a Italian partisan dance, but it's also been used in places like the women's liberation causes and things like this. And they changed the music, changed the lyrics and stuff like this. So, yeah, it's just a fun dance, so let's enjoy. Oh, my goodness, I'm sweating now. Oh. Thank you very much, Chris and Tom. Thank you.
How fantastic. Here we are, well into our week of the Sacred Dance Festival here at Findhorn. And it's been amazing, and it's even more amazing, especially this evening, to think of all of you folk out there, all around this whole great, wonderful world of ours, joining in and celebrating in that very special and magnificent way that the Sacred Dance inspiration has, come into its wonderfulness, especially at this time, so that the dancers, the musicians, the singers, all the people that support it all have offered their gifts to something that can be transformative. And we have become a wonderful company of people. So these words that I will offer to you just now are the words of a song. And the song was written by Krishna Longacre, who's part of a duo called Ma Muse. And she was inspired to write this incredible piece of writing about the power and the inspiration that we can all be part of, and we are all part of, absolutely at the moment. So the words of the song start with, "We shall be known by the company we keep." And I look now out at all of you and all of you people here and bless you for your company, for the company and the activity that you inspire in everyone. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning, we shall lead ourselves to love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now. And what a time to be alive. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead in love. Here's my friend Brant.
Hi, Francesca. Thank you. Do you want to keep it?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing that to us and bringing us into that space and in remembrance of bringing love to everything that we do and fun, of course, as well. The last dance was so much fun. I'm a bit sweating now. So next we need on the screen Kathy Bullock, please. Peter will just get that for us. Hi, Kathy. Can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you, Brant. Hello, everybody there in Findhorn and all the folks in Zoom land. I'm coming to you from the United States, Berea, Kentucky.
Lovely to have you here this evening, Kathy. I've so enjoyed this year and working with you on Walking in the Light, which was the little workshop we did with Barbara. And so I invited Kathy back to the Universal Hall. We've not had her for a few years now, have we? Because of
Oh my,
yeah.
I miss it. I'm going through withdrawal pains.
Well, you're here. You're here on the screen with us today, and we're so happy to have you here. So you've brung us a little tune, and
Yes, I
then
have.
we're going to do a little dance from our workshop with Barbara. So I'll leave you to do your song, and you can explain a little what you're going to do. Thank you, Kathy.
I sure will. Thank you again, Brent, for inviting me. Thank you for every person there in the great Universal Hall. Have such fond memories. I was listening to the beautiful poem earlier, which said it's time now, and it inspired me to sing. It's a new season. It's a new day. A fresh anointing is coming my way. A season of power and prosperity. It's a new season coming to me. 'Cause the time is now. And I was so inspired because it's Universal Hall to sing a prayer that is the song that many of you might know already that says, "Let there be peace on earth." And I grew up singing this at my school, in churches, and everywhere. And, you know, when I think of all of what it means, our Sacred Dance Festival, and where we need to be today, let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and leave each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Yes, with me. With me. So, since I have a few minutes left out of my 5 minutes, y'all, you have to sing this along with me. This is an old spiritual, and it was sung by a gospel singer with her guitar, but I'm going to use my piano like a guitar. And you just have to repeat after me. I go, up above my head, up above my head. Hear music in the air, hear music in the air. Up above my head, up above my head. I hear music in the air, hear music in the air. Up above my head, up above my head. I hear music in the air, hear music in the air. I really do believe there's joy somewhere. taking you back to my home now. Back down home, and you gotta move with me and clap with me. Oh, you don't have problems moving, I know. Okay, y'all ready? 2, 3. Up above my head, up above my head. I hear music in the air, hear music in the up above my head, up above my head. Hear music in the air, hear music in the up above my head, up above my head. I hear music in the air, music in the air. Oh, I really do believe there's joy somewhere. Up above my head, up above my head. I see peace in the air, see peace. Up above my head, up above my head. I see peace in the air. Listen. Up above my head, I see peace in the air. I really do believe there's joy somewhere. Yes. Yes.
Yay!
Hooray, hooray.
So can we hear, am I back? Can we hear? Yes. Kathy, wonderful. It's lovely to have you in the hall again. And if you stay there, we're going to do a dance with Barbara. So Barbara's going to teach this one. So if we could get Barbara on the screen, please. Hello, Barbara, in Hawaii.
Hear me? Yeah.
Hi, Barbara. Nice to have you here in the hall. And this
Like
dance...
in person.
Yes, exactly. I'm just going to say a little bit about what we did this dance at the Walking in the Light. And Barbara had this divine inspiration to put the movements to this song that Kathy had brung, and we really loved it. So Kathy's going to sing, Barbara's going to teach. So Barbara, maybe we'll have you full screen so people can see you first.
Hello, everybody from Hawaii. Wonderful to see you. And so what we decided with Kathy, actually, if we can have both me and Kathy on, we're just going to go through it once with Kathy singing and me dancing, and then I'll explain the movements. It's really very simple, but you just get a first picture, then I'll explain it, and then we all do it together, okay?
If we could, all the dancers can come down if they would like to join in. Yeah, but you can do.
Hold up the light. Hold up the light. Hold up the light. O ye heaven-bound soldiers, hold up the light. Hold up the light. Let your light shine round the world.
So, as experienced dancers, you probably saw it all. We're starting with hands on the heart, going forward 4 steps. So walking in, and then it's a side touch, first to the right and to the left, while we're raising our hands up to the light, to the beloved. So it's side and touch and side and touch. Then we're going back 4 steps with our palms facing in, walking back and walking back. And if we're not socially distanced, we would have our hands touching. So we are showing like our hands, because I'll say in a moment more, and then we go in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, touch and side and touch, back 2, 3, 4, and turn around. And really what it is like those words that Kathy is singing, hold up the light. So hold up what we know to be true, what we know to be right. And as we're holding up the light, then we're reaching up to source, we're shining the light from our own place. And I was part of a Hawaiian church service that was called Puka Church. And Puka means whole, and what it stood for were the stigmata on the hands of Christ. So in a way, that represents, as we are walking back, we're shining the light, even though we might be wounded, we might be dealing with very difficult situations, but we're calling on that light to shine through us, shine through all the difficulties, and still be the ones that bring the light. So this is this gesture, shining the light through the stigmata of Jesus. And then in the last part, when we turn around, of course, we share that light with the whole world. So that's it. And maybe you bring in whoever, Kathy and the people in the hall. Wonderful.
Thank
If we can
thank
have the people in the hall as well, that would be wonderful. Yay.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we're here.
Hello, beautiful people there in the hall.
Yay.
And thank you, Brand, and thank you, everybody, for making this possible. I know what it is for me because I'm in Hawaii since about 16 months. So these occasions just make me feel like I'm right there in the hall with you. And that Findhorn feeling is so important for all of us.
Yes, it is. I just echo what Barbara said. Everything she said, I totally agree. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we ready?
Good.
Okay. Hold up the light. Hold up the light. Hold up the light. Oh, ye heaven-bound soldiers, hold up the light. Hold up the light. Let your light shine around the world. Yes, hold up the light. Woo! Hold up the light. Hold up the light. Oh, ye heaven-bound soldiers, hold up the light. Hold up the light. Let your light shine around the world. I'll just walk in the light. Walk in the light. Come on and walk in the light. Oh, ye heaven-bound soldiers, walk in the light. Walk in the light. Let your light shine around the world. Come on, let's live in the light. Live in the light. Live in the light. Oh, ye heaven-bound soldiers, live in the light. Live in the light. Let your light shine around the world. One more time and hold up the light, y'all. Hold up the light. Hold up the light. Oh, ye heaven-bound soldiers, hold up the light. Hold up the light. Let your light shine around the world. Let your light shine around the world. Let your light shine around the world.
Beautiful, Kathy. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you all. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Brent. Thank you, all the dancers and everyone.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much. Is my mic on? Yes, yes, it is. Thank you both for coming along and bringing that to the people who never saw that dance this year. So we hope to in the future bring. There were so many brilliant popular dances at the Centrepiece that it was very hard to decide which ones to bring. And so I've decided we'll have another Centrepiece in the future where we'll do some of these popular dances and revisit them. Because there was some that were so, potent that we would want to keep them in our repertoire. So thank you, Barbara and Kathy. You're fantastic. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. If you stick around, we might get a chat at the end. So, next we have Shaki. Where are you, my dear? Can we have Shaki on the screen? Hi, Shaki. It's lovely to see you. I'm going to talk to this camera, I think. So Shaki was one of the first ones on the Centrepiece to come and help me, and we've actually been chatting throughout the year, and it's been so delightful just getting to know Shaki. Such a nice person. So thank you, Shaki, for coming on the Centrepiece in the first place, and it meant a lot to me. So I'm gonna. Can we hear you? Actually, are you there?
I'm delighted. Thank you so much for asking me to join you, and thank you for the homecoming to the Universal Hall. As Kathy said, as Barbara said, everyone said, those of us who have had the privilege of experiencing the homecoming and the sharing in the Universal Hall really know what it feels like to be together in that most amazing space. But thanks to this wonderful initiative, Centrepiece, you've actually allowed this, something that we would never have even imagined, to be a homecoming, a huge web across the world where we are connected, united in that search for the spiritual connection, in that meaning, in that homecoming, in that family. As Francesca was reading her poem, with God our creator, family, sorry, this was actually Kathy, with God our creator, family, all are we. I thought that was very powerful. And Francesca's, I wrote this because I was, I was forgetting, losing my own focus actually, but it all comes from the same place. In this great turning, we shall learn to lead and love. There's so much, I don't know where to start. So thank you so much for inviting me.
Shaki, and we decided on a dance which was on the Centrepiece, and a lot of people have been asking for this. So I'm going to leave you to introduce the dance, and I'm very excited about bringing it to the Universal Hall, and for your connection to the community and the dance community as a whole. So I'll leave you to introduce your dance. Thank you.
Thank you, Brant. So I'm going to share the dance called Aronik Govend. Now, Aronik in Armenian is dove, and I'm going to read you the Armenian verse, not that you will understand, but I'd like you to listen to the music of it, and then I will explain. It's called Aronik'n ichni kari vra, kare batsvi varterov. Aronik'n ichni dashti vra, dashte tspa haskerov. Ջերմակ աղունիկ, քեզ մի բուր կուտ տամ, որ դու մեր սարերին բարև տանես։ Ջերմակ աղունիկ, քեզ քաղցր ջուր տամ, որ դու մեր սարերից բարև բերես։ I have translated it into English, which is more relevant. Little dove, land softly on the stone. May roses blossom on the stone. Little dove, land softly on the field. May there be abundance on the field. Little white dove, I offer you a palm of seeds. Take my greetings to our mountains. Little white dove, I offer you sweet water. Bring back greetings from our mountains. The dove landed on my heart. My heart rejoiced with abundance. May the little dove land on our home to fill our home with songs. Little white dove, I offer you a palm of seeds. Bring back greetings from our mountains. Little white dove, I offer you sweet water. take my greetings to our mountains. This beautiful song is sung by a young group in Los Angeles. And when you hear it, I mean, I won't have to explain anything, but the little white dove is the messenger. The little white dove is that reminder of the love and of the light that unites us all. The light that we seek, the light, the creator, the light, the font of life, and the love that unites us all and reminds us of the importance of coming together and being one. So the dance step, which is a traditional Armenian wedding dance, govend, I have set to this dance, is danced typically as the first traditional dance at the beginning of every wedding, where everyone is brought in together and they dance typically around the bride and groom to wish them all the best things, fertility, abundance, happiness, joy. And so this is a reminder that this joy, light, love brings us all together. This is common for all mankind. And this dance is very much like that. So I'm going to show you, it's the 8-step govend. Oops, I'm just going to adjust that. I hope this is apparent. So I'm going to show it to you with my back to you, and we're traveling to the right, little W hand, that hand hold, little fingers, pinkies connected, right pinky under, left pinky over, and then the wrists turn to face the front, typical Armenian hold. And throughout the dance, we have these tiny little double bounces that are connecting with that energy on the ground, under the ground. So, traveling to the right, we go with the right foot to the right, step on the right, we cross to the left, step on the right, touch with the left, sway on the left, sway on the right, sway on the left, touch with the right. So it's the 8-step govend. But the difference here is that we are actually traveling to the right and towards the center, towards that font of life and love. And we travel back diagonally. So if we continually go in like this, we are, with our feet, we are making the pattern of the sun, the solar and star pattern on the ground. And Serpui Lisitian, a 20th century ethnographer, actually has recorded that many of these govends that we dance are the most archaic dances, are the oldest dances to do with sun worship, star worship, moon worship. So I'm going to show you the pattern we do. So we travel to the right. So we go step 1 across, step 2 in front, as we step 3, and we touch with the 4th, we've gone in a diagonal. Now we travel back to the left, step back on the left double bounce, step back on the right double bounce, pulling out to the right, step back on the left double bounce, touch with the right. So it's 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and back on the left, back on the right, back on the left, touch with the right. Step across, diagonally coming into the center, holding and going back on the left, going back on the right, going back on the left, touch with the right. One more, step on the right, cross with the left, step on the right, touch with the left, back on the left, back on the right, back on the left, touch with the right. So many of you will have danced this sequence to Offering Govend and various other dances, but the difference is in this one is the pattern. We go into the center, we pull out diagonally to the right, go into the center, and so on. So I invite you all to join me. I join you, we join one another in discovering the message of love, hope, and peace that this white dove offers to each and every one of us. May it be a reminder of the song and music in our hearts and in our communities that unite us, the love that unites us. Thank you.
Auni lični dašti vara, dašte zapaskinu. Čelma kaunik, kesmi burbutam, urdume sareli vareftanes. Čelma kaunik, kes kaptır jurdam, urdume sareli vareftanes.
Okay. Hi, can you hear me, Shaki? Yes. So beautiful, and so beautiful to have that sorry, I'm going to come over here actually. This Armenian bounce in the steps. I love that. So nice. It makes me feel like I'm with you all in the festival together here. So thank you for bringing that. Shaki, we have a little thing in front of our, oh, it's gone. Has Peter got it?
You just stand there. I'm zooming in on you.
So Shaki, what we have here is something you might recognize, and we thought maybe you could say something about this.
So, Shaki, this is one of the hatch cars that when Laura and you were in Armenia, that Laura generously gave. So, we've been dancing round it. I'm going to let Brant hold it, and I'm going to zoom in a little closer. And if you were willing to just say a few things, it would be lovely, I think, for people to hear.
With the greatest pleasure. Thank you so much. I find this so moving. Thank you so much. So that, as you said, is a chach kar. Chach is the word for cross, and kar is the word for stone. We have numerous stone crosses all over the Armenian lands that we've lived in. And they are inspired not by the cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified, but by the symbolic tree of life. So the cross for the Armenians is a symbol of life and of renewal and of joy and perpetual life rather than of end of life, if you like. And so it's inspired by the deep roots, as you might see in the one, that's beautifully held, thank you. The roots that are deep in the ground, and the tree that grows, and the fruit and the flowers, and constant renewal of life, and reminder of renewal of life. And at the bottom, you will see the solar star mandala that I was talking about, that is typically found at the bottom of each khachkar. There are no two khachkars that are identical, they're all different. And typically at the top of the tree of life, you will have a sort of arc kind of arrangement. They're different ones. You can see that again at the top. And they are supposed to, in a typical sort of Christian khach arrangement, they're supposed to depict or represent the apostles, but actually it is the other half, if you like, of the, you have the circle of life, eternity right at the bottom, the solar symbol of perpetual life. And then you have the light that emanates from it and connects us. This vertical meridian is very, very strong in that. And the shorter horizontal meridian is, if you like, the symbol of community, of that which brings us together. So it is very much of community, very much of life, very much of renewal of life. And yes, khachkar. And I find it so moving that it's a wonderful surprise, can I tell you? I really do, because I mean, that just one khachkar represents everything that the Armenian dances that we have shared together is all about. So thank you so much. That's the most beautiful gift, this surprise to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaki. And I'm going to put this in the center now, maybe. And I will now say thank you to Shaki for all our wonderful conversations this year and support. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you very soon, and thank you for
everyone in this way.
And it's so nice to hear your voice in the Universal Hall. Thank you. So now, if we could, I was going to say we could have Peter on the screen, but he doesn't need to be on the screen. He can just come down those little stairs right now, once he's stopped fiddling with his camera. And Peter, what is this I see?
So tonight, I am not wearing the correct tartan because Brant said, "Are you going to wear your kilt?" I'm like, it's far too hot for kilt wearing. I've got my trews on.
I think you're right, though. Okay, so you've got a dance, and I'll leave you to introduce it.
Yes. So I'm going to teach the dance that some of you have done with me Saturday night. The dance I call Celtic Twilight to the song Oran Kalamskara. It's quite a well-known Gaelic song, and I'm going to turn round and teach you the steps. Dancers, are you going to come out for a wee practice? So we're going to go to the left with the right foot. To begin with, I'm just going to go around the center. So if you just dance on the spot. So we're going to waltz to the left, beginning with the right foot, going waltz, 2, 3, waltz, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, front, side, and waltz, 2, 3, waltz, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, front, side. And then we're going to come into the middle, coming in right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. The right hand goes down, the left hand goes down. I'll just do that in the small circle again so you can see my arms going right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, front, side, and right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, coming in, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, and open, 2, 3, and back, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3. The right hand goes down, the left hand goes down. So this song was actually recorded here in the Universal Hall. So it's great to imagine, as some of you saw on Saturday night, the musicians were sat right here in the hall recording this very tune. So we do the whole thing for a while, going to the left, starting on the right foot. Then there's 3 extra beats, and we then go to the left, reversing rights and lefts. So we're going to go once to the left with the right foot. We'll all dance together this time. And then we'll come back after the extra steps to the right. So here we go, waltzing to the left with the right foot. Right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, front, side, and right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, into the middle on the right, coming up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, and open, 2, 3, and back, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. The right hand goes down, the left hand goes down. You go right, and left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, front, side, and left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3, front, side, behind, side, front, side, in left, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, open the other way, back on the 1, 2, 3, right, 2, 3. The left hand goes down, the right hand goes down. So everything reverses. It's ever so good for the brain and memory. So, Oran Kalamskara, a well-known Gaelic song. And we start with the singing, which starts quite soon after we play the music, Michael. Kalamskara.
Smach vi sjåle sokke heim fardu smargum bare vi masti gørnjar nesru ale soram ale soram ale soram Jasna hui O rik dramasen Sadva manoi nachni Mishutuan guan nachlan Sishik nachlan yergu Aleles
That was Peter with Almskara. Very nice dance there. Really enjoyed that, thank you. So our next dance is the last dance, and it's one that has been overall been asked for notations wise and music, and it's from a lady in the USA, Evie Beck. If we could have Evie Beck on the screen, and could we hear her maybe? Hi, Evie.
Hi, Brent. How wonderful to be here. Just thrilled.
Yes, and this dance, of course, is a meditative prayer dance. Do you want to say a little bit about the dance, and then I'll teach the steps?
Sure. This is a dance that came to me during the beginning of COVID, when we were all of us, so unknowing what was going on. We were frightened for ourselves. And as I've said the last time I taught this here, it brought back all the fears of my childhood under a fascist regime, under Hitler. So to me, this dance, just the music, as soon as I heard it, it's to the words of Psalm 62.5. And it's very like a tez. She just sings over and over again, alone in God, be in silence, oh my soul. She sings it, this is Carrie Creed. She sings it in Hebrew, and first in English and then in Hebrew. And she keeps singing Elohim Dumiyah Nafshe. And that dance just gave me and all of us who danced it in my circles a grounding, a sense of beseeching, but also a sense of being together, opening. We open ourselves, as Brand will show you. We put protection around ourselves, but we also make ourselves vulnerable to each other. So there's a very strong trust and grounding in this dance. And it means a lot to me that people have picked that up. And thank you so much for creating the centerpiece so it could be danced with others.
No, thank you. Thank you, Evie. It's wonderful to have you here and explain that little bit about the music and the dance. It was a very nice dance to bring to the Saturday mornings and the Tuesday evenings sometimes here when we could get together and when we could, be socially distanced but dance together. So I'll just show you the steps. If you could put me maybe on full screen, and then once we start dancing it, you could bring Evie back. That would be great, thank you. Evie talks about this circle of a bubble of protection. So the dance starts on the second pattern. So we're starting on the beginning of the second pattern of this dance. And we're on spot, and our hands are together, back to back. We are coming up through the chakras, and we have a bubble of protection. And We've got like 20 seconds to do this at the start, and then we come back to our heart. The first pattern starts with to the right, and it's 2 pilgrim steps, and we would be taking hands together if we could. So we'll do that one day, yes. So we go off on the right with the right, we go right, left, right, sway back, and right, left, right, sway back. Now we face center, and we're going to raise our hands with 4 steps, starting with the right. So that's right, left, right, and left. These steps could be a bit bigger if my circle wasn't small. So we have this, and then we have this beautiful beseeching that Evie brought in. So we're asking the beloved or God, whatever it is for you, the earth. And so we beseech, and then we go back, bringing our hands to our heart for 4 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and sway together. That's the whole of pattern 1. So maybe we get some dancers in to help. Maybe we could go around together. Okay. Do you want to come in a little bit? Yeah, there we go. And yes. So I'll just go through the steps here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. So we start with the second pattern. That's the bubble of protection. And we have, say, 20 seconds. And it's very slow. Hands to the heart. And now with the music changes, we go into pattern 1. Bring our hands down to make the others. We do 2 pilgrim steps to the right. Right, left, right, sway back, and right, left, right, sway back to the center. We go for 4 steps and beseech, and now we go back on the right, hands to the heart for 4 steps, and sway to the right, sway to the left, together. And back to this protection bubble. And it's very, very slow. And yes, let's go inside and connect with this dance and be in silence with the beloved. It's such a beautiful sentiment and piece of music. So yes, let's do that. We're ready for the music, I think.
Alone in God.
and we will give you lots of opportunity to donate. Would you like to say now, Brant, where they can donate?
Well, they can donate many places. You can donate on Eventbrite for the festival, and that all goes to musicians and, of course, the setup of the hall and everything that goes into that. Lots of costs. And you can also support the Centrepiece on, we have a page, a contributions page. You can also do it that way as well. If you let us know, we can move money to the festival account as well. That can be done. I don't think is there any other ways of supporting us. Just being here, actually. Yes, just being here is fantastic. So thank you for your support.
I'm going to come in and join you for just a minute.
Yes.
Okay. So I know that probably you will have already thought this, but
I'm coming closer because of the microphone.
I'm cuddling out to Peter because he's got the microphone, but maybe I'll go towards Brant instead.
We can have both.
Both. So this is just to say that you probably see that the Universal Hall is quite empty in many ways. This is by no means to say that all our dancers have disappeared and we don't have anybody who still continues to dance in the community, but simply to say that we miss you all, and usually this hall is filled with people and bodies all dancing with great gusto, enthusiasm and joy. And we welcome back that time, but at the moment, because of the COVID regulations, we can only invite a few into the hall here because of the physical distancing. So we don't want you to go away with the kind of image in your mind of an empty hall, but just for a minute, take a moment in your heart to see the crowds of dancers and the cheering and the joy and the sharing and the laughter of past years. And they will come back, and we welcome you all to that time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And one thing about Barbara's singing that's going to happen Wednesday night. We often say when Kathy has been here, when Barbara's been here, the roof almost comes off. Well, Wednesday night, we're taking the roof off in advance because we're planning to be singing in the singing chamber with Barbara. Brant and I have worked out a cunning technological solution to this. We don't know if it works, but we have worked out a cunning technological...
It's going to work. It's going to work.
We have lots of help and lots of long cables.
I want to salute your ingenuity and your creativity to make this possible, because we were told it's not possible to sing in the hall. So we've changed locations. So thank you, Peter and Brant, for doing that.
I've seen lots of bonny lassies on my travels wide, but my heart is centred now on bonny Kate McBride. Although I'm no a fella that would throw a word away, sometimes I'm surprised myself at all I've got to say. Roaming and the gloaming on the bonny banks of Clyde, roaming and the gloaming wi' my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. Oh, it's lovely roaming and the gloaming. Last night after strolling, we got home at 9:30. Sitting at the kitchen fire, I asked her to be mine. When she promised, I got up and danced a Highland fling. I've just been to the jeweller's and I've bought a wedding ring. Roaming and the gloaming on the bonny banks of Clyde, roaming and the gloaming wi' my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that I love best. lovely roaming in the gloaming.